Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable mini album using your scrapbooking paper, washi tape, and any stickers that you might have at home. Hope you enjoy! Okay, so before we get started on our mini album, I'm going to go over some basic scrapbooking tools that you'll need for this DIY mini album and pretty much any other scrapbooking project that you may want to do in the future. So number one is going to be your paper cutter. I like this one because it does cut a 12-inch piece of paper. You just put the paper in here and then close it and you have the blade to cut it. This is also one of my favorite tools because it does have the arm, so you can measure 12 inches this way as well. All right, you can also use scissors, of course. This just helps you cut straighter, but you'll probably need scissors to cut smaller pieces of paper anyway. So just get yourself a good sharp pair of scissors. You'll need tape, double-sided tape, and I like to use this Tombow adhesive. It's refillable, so you just keep the device and then you just refill it whenever you run out. But if you have double-sided Scotch tape, that works perfect too, or I know people even like to use scrapbook glue. So whatever your choice in adhesive. Today I'm going to be using a scoring tool because we will be folding our paper, so this will just help us fold the paper in a straight line. So for today's project, we're going to be using all of those supplies. You're going to need to get yourself some cute washi tape. These are a couple of different colors I have here, and then a couple of sizes. Okay, you're also going to want to get an envelope to put some keepsakes in. We're going to add that into our mini album. You're also going to need some small pieces of paper. You could cut these to size, so if you have a large piece of paper with a pattern, I'm actually going to cut these in half as well. So just whatever paper you want, we're going to cut into 3 by 3.5. And then you're going to need 1 to 2 pieces of 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper. This just depends on if you want the inside of your mini album to be a different pattern from the outside. If you like the pattern, then you can just need 1 piece of paper because we're going to cut this in half. And then you're also going to need a small piece of ribbon or twine because we are going to wrap up our book in the end. And then the last thing is your embellishments. So today I decided to do a car wash themed mini album. So if you and the kids go outside and wash the car, you can't really go anywhere right now, this would be a fun photo op. That's the theme I'm going to do, and I just have a couple of embellishments that match my car wash stickers here. Then we'll use both of those. Okay, so first we're going to cut our paper, our 12 by 12 paper into 6 by 12 pieces because I am going to make my album different pattern on the inside and outside. Okay, so I've got my 12 by 6 inch pieces of paper. So for one album, I'm just going to use 2. So next, I'm going to cut my smaller pieces of paper into the pieces that will actually be the pages in your mini album. So I'm going to cut these in half as well. Next, we're going to tape our 2 6 by 12 pieces together. So we have the pattern on the outside and on the inside. Okay, so now I have my polka dots on one side and my stripes on the other. So we're going to score our paper so it will fold and it'll fold into straight lines. If you don't have a scoreboard, I don't, but I can use the groove in my paper cutter here. And so I just use my scoring tool and I'll just line up the paper where I need to score it, and then I will just run it through the groove here. Okay, so you're first going to score your paper at 4.5 inches, and then you'll go down to 1/4 inch to 4 3/4. Then you're going to move down and measure your paper at 9 inches. Score again, and then go down another 1/4 to 9 1/4 and score again. So now you have your paper that's scored, so you're just going to fold it on the lines that you scored. So you'll have something that looks pretty much like a book now. Once you've scored your paper, it'll look something like this, like an album, and you'll want the short side on the outside, and then it'll open up like this. What I like to do first is take this large side here, and we're going to tape the envelope onto our book. Okay, so now you have an envelope to put keepsakes. You could even put a letter or anything you want into your envelope here on the side. Now we're going to add our pages to our album. We're going to put those pages into our album with washi tape. So you're going to take your 4 pieces of paper that you cut earlier, and we're going to put them together with the washi tape that we picked out for this project. Okay, so now that we have our paper together, we're just going to sort of accordion it. So when you open your album, it will open up and you'll be able to see both sides of your little album. We're going to use our washi tape again, and we're going to put it into our mini album. Okay, so now we've got an envelope to put a special note or keepsakes in. We've got our actual pages in our mini album, and you can use both sides of those pages. Next, we're going to add our embellishments. Okay, so now I've added some embellishments, and you can see that I even added some washi tape to the edges of my album. So this is my car wash album. So next, to hold it all together, we are going to add our string that we talked about earlier, and I am going to use a little bit of hot glue to adhere this to the back, and then you'll just wrap it around and tie a bow in the front. So now that I've added my twine to the mini album, it's finished. It's ready for you to add pictures or give it away as a gift. This would make a great birthday gift, or even you can make the theme Christmas, and this would make good Christmas gifts. This year budgets might be tight, so an easy DIY gift. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, and stay tuned for more.